So we have some brand new details regarding the new nighttime shows and entertainment offerings coming to Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios and Animal Kingdom later this year. So let's dive into all of that up next. Hi there Waltoners, I'm Jack and this is of course DSNY Newscast, and I just want to give you all a very quick update regarding this week's videos. As on Thursday we're going to be receiving a lot of new details about the Disney Plus streaming service, but because it's going to be fairly late on Thursday, I think I might bump the video for that day to Friday instead, all about the Disney Plus streaming service that will be launching later this year. And then over the weekend we've got of course Star Wars Celebration in Chicago, where we'll most likely be getting the new trailer for Episode 9 and a lot of new details for Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So to not miss any of that, make sure you have the notifications icon turned on down below on this channel, so therefore you receive an update whenever we release a breaking news video. But anyways, with all of that out of the way, let's get into it for today. As over the weekend there was an interview with Disney Park Live Entertainment Sean Slater and Ray Coble that gave us details of the new nighttime entertainment offerings coming to Walt Disney World this year. So let's start off with Epcot. As in the fall of this year, Illuminations Reflections of Earth will sadly be coming to an end. And to be honest, I'm really going to miss this iconic nighttime spectacular, as it holds a very special place in my heart. But as is the case with most Disney announcements of something being closed or retired, something new is right around the corner. And that's exactly what we're going to be getting. As at Destination D last year in November, Disney announced that there will be 2 new shows debuting in World Showcase Lagoon at Epcot within the next 2 years. One will be an interim show called Epcot Forever that will run for roughly 1 year whilst Disney are making the considerable infrastructure enhancements to accommodate the new permanent replacement to Illuminations that will then debut in fall of 2020. But finally we're learning more about these 2 shows, as first of all Epcot Forever will debut later on this year, most likely a week or 2 after Illuminations has had its final showing, which at the time of this recording we don't know the official date as of yet, but rumours still do indicate that it will be sometime within September. Therefore Epcot Forever should debut around the beginning of October, probably in line with the 37th anniversary of Epcot on October 1st of this year. And despite this show only being a short-term replacement, it's still going to have plenty to offer, as it will feature special effects enabled illuminated LED kites capable of airborne choreography, which will be controlled by 2-person teams on board jet skis around World Showcase Lagoon. Which, if I'm hazarding a guess to how Disney are going to be using this in the actual show, they're more than likely going to be featuring a specific set of characters like Figment popping up all around World Showcase, as we know that imagination will play a big part as the catalyst for this celebration of Epcot history. And this show will be so much more than just that, as the managing producer has also stated that pyrotechnics and fireworks will be the absolute star of this show. Much the same way that Illuminations Reflections of Earth dazzles guests, as it's one of the best firework nighttime shows throughout the history of Walt Disney World. And then we have the soundtrack to this Epcot Forever show, as it's sure to pull at the heartstrings of many Epcot die-hard fans, as it's going to feature Magic Journeys, Tomorrow's Child, Golden Dream, and of course, One Little Spark. Now this new Epcot Forever interim show will surely be a huge hit, but in just over a year and a half, Disney will be debuting the yet-to-be-named permanent replacement to Illuminations, as this new nighttime spectacular will be a celebration of the world through Disney music, with the countries of the world being represented through Disney movies appropriate to that region or country, with this aligning with a vision to make Epcot more timeless, more family friendly, and yes, of course, more Disney. But it seems that this show is going to be using every nighttime spectacular trick that Disney has within its arsenal, as it will include projections, lighting, lasers, water screens, massive floating physical set pieces, LED panels, choreographed fountain displays, and it wouldn't be an Epcot nighttime spectacular without an incredible firework display as well. Which in many ways, this new show sounds an awful lot like a hybrid mix between Rivers of Light at Animal Kingdom, World of Color over at Disney California Adventure, and most importantly part of Illuminations, to create this Epcot nighttime show that will be viewed 360 degrees around World Showcase Lagoon, which with the new injection of Disney movies within the show and the focus on music, it's almost like Disney are creating a world showcase of colour. And as we can see here in these aerial images by BioReconstruct on Twitter, construction work and preparations are already beginning on World Showcase Lagoon, as new control buildings are being added to the islands within the lagoon, and a sizable launch area has been cleared in between the Germany and China pavilion, which would be ideal for a drone storage area, as rumours have persisted that Disney were considering utilising drone technology within this 2020 show. And especially considering that Universal Studios are bringing drones to their Harry Potter nighttime entertainment offerings later this year, Disney will surely be wanting to showcase their own advancements in this technology since the 2016 Disney Spring show. So personally, despite how I might feel about Illuminations Reflections of Earth being retired, you just know that Disney will throw everything at this new show to make it the best possible nighttime spectacular. As obviously Disney parks are not a museum, and they need to keep evolving and changing to the new tastes and expectations of the guests. But now let's turn our attention on over to Disney's Hollywood Studios, as on May 1st, for the park's 30th anniversary, which by the way I'm going to be back out in Orlando covering Walt Disney World on location throughout May and June, Disney will be debuting Wonderful World of Animation, which will be a 12-minute long show that won't be replacing Disney Movie Magic or Star Wars A Galactic Spectacular, but instead I'm guessing it will be an alternation between World of Animation and Disney Movie Magic on different nights as the pre-show for Star Wars A Galactic Spectacular. However, obviously this will be clarified once the show debuts. But in this new projection show that will feature lasers and some fireworks as well, it will take you on a journey through 90 years of Disney and Pixar animation, with Disney stating that every animated movie of the last 9 decades will get a nod within the show in some way or another. However, the movies shown within the concept art will be the main focus of the show, and the beginning of the show will be used as a celebration of the mouse that started it all, as the celebration of Mickey's 90th birthday continues throughout the parks. And that's not all, as even Animal Kingdom will be getting a new slice of nighttime fun, as there will be a brand new Awakenings Lion King projection show for the Tree of Life that will navigate Simba's journey, which will be debuting on Memorial Day weekend and will be played nightly until September 30th. And lastly for today, we have some news for both Disneyland and Walt Disney World. As first of all, it's been announced that a sneak peek at the new live-action remake of Aladdin will be available at Walt Disney Presents at Disney's Hollywood Studios and the Main Street Opera House at Disneyland, with this preview showcasing the musical number One Jump from the beginning of the movie. Whereas in other Disney Park news, Bo Peep will be coming to Pixar Pier at Disney California Adventure and Toy Story Land at Walt Disney World later this summer, as a meet and greet character for the first time since the late 1990s, which is of course tied into the promotion for Toy Story 4 that will be arriving in theatres on June 21st, 2019. But now it's over to you, Walt, and as I would like to know, if you could change or add an entirely new nighttime spectacular to any Disney park, what would you title it and what would it be themed around, and of course what kind of special effects would you include in the show? And most importantly, don't forget to put the timestamp for where the hidden Mickey appeared somewhere within this video along with your suggestion or your comment to be in with a chance to win one of these official DSNY Newscast enamel pins. And congratulations to this Waltoneer here for winning this suggestion from the previous video where we're talking all about the Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster attraction that's going to be coming to Epcot in 2021. And so that's it for today, so go ahead and subscribe down below if you're new to this channel, hit that notification icon so therefore you always receive an update whenever we release a brand new DSNY Newscast, and if you've enjoyed today's video, give this video a massive thumbs up as it really does help this channel out. And I've been Jack, you've been you, and I'll see you real soon.